Good morning, everybody. That was harder than pulling teeth. I don't understand exactly what was going on, but I could not get my stream to connect. I've been working on it for almost 15 minutes. All right, we're here now, though. We'll get started. Got a busy day today. Got a whole bunch of streams to do. If you're going to be with me throughout all of them, you're going to be here pretty much all day. Go get yourself a cup of coffee, get you some lunch, and get ready to rumble. I'm trying to get this roll open here real quick. It's not playing nice. I had to do it in a way I don't like doing. I had to tear the paper up. For some reason, this thing is just giving me headaches. So we are going to get these done today. And then tomorrow I have to travel. And then I will be back on Tuesday. There we go. Finally got where we can get this open. And then Wednesday, I plan to try to run another auction. I've got some good goodies that just came in not long ago. And then Thursday, I will try to do a mystery pull. Try. The first coin up here. And that one's going to go to Trip. So Trip Wit. First one here. Let's see what it is. Well, it is an RPM. Nice looking RPM. 1955D. Back out considerably here. Let's see. So yeah, I'm going to be on a schedule today. Going to be trying to get as much done as possible before I leave town tomorrow morning. Yes, Joseph, I'm taking care of myself. Everything's fine. There. Now we can see, let's see, get just a little bit here. Okay, get my lighting adjusted. Have to do this with pretty much every roll because it's nearly impossible to tell exactly what you're going to end up with when they come out and go under the scope. Okay, so that one is an RPM. That is our first coin. For this roll, very odd looking die gouge up there. But anyhow, let's take a look at the reverse real quick. Nothing really known for 1955D on the reverse, so what we will do is, man, it's got some rolling action on the back of it there. We will check the first 10 coins on the reverse. See what we got. And then we'll just move to the obverses only. Here's one for DC. DC also gets an RPM. Is that the same die? Yes, it is. Same die. Let's check for a marker that's closer to the date. Okay, we got some horizontal die scratches running just above the date. So same die pair. I'll check real quick for any big error, anything on the reverse. Or I checked it for doubling. There is a die crack from the top left wheat to the rim. And that's going to be it for that. All right. Next up. Ant. Let's see what Ant gets. Let's see if I can find his coin first. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. Let's see. We've got a really minor split double serif on this one. Little minor split double serif. We've got a die chip in the first 5, and it looks like one developing in the second 5. So that is a different die. We've got a die crack starting between the B and the E of Liberty. Die crack on the upper left wheat. Out to the rim. And nothing else on this one. Hello, Paula. Coin number 4. This one's for Carl. And Carl, looks like we have a nothing on this mint mark. Let's check around and see what we find. Nothing on the obverse. And the reverse. Nothing there. Okay, so our first dud coin comes on coin number 4. All the others have had RPM so far. And number 5. This one goes to Alex. And Alex gets one of the first die that we've pulled. This is the first die for the roll. And, of course, it's another RPM. And let's see here. Nothing on the reverse. Next comes Taco John. Taco John. And this one turns out to be that very minor double split serif. Got the die chip in the first 5 of the date. A little bit of a flat strike on this one. There's that B and E little thingy going on. Should be a die crack off the top of the left. And that's it. Die number 2 for the roll. Coin number 7. This one goes to BC. Nothing in that area. Let's see if we have anything on the motto or on Liberty. Nope. And check here. Look at the reverse. Not seeing anything there. Man, I tell you, I am not looking forward to my trip tomorrow. I kind of dread traveling anymore. It's not fun. And my purpose for going this time, there's another one of die number 2 on the roll. Purpose for going this time is not the most elegant of purposes. Of course, I'm going to be staying at my mother's house, and we're going to do some visiting and such, and that's a good thing. But we're going up there because my brother-in-law has end-stage cancer, and we're going to go visit him before he checks out on us. Yeah, for any and all of you out there who smoke, well, this might be a sign. Nice little die crack there. Yeah, brother-in-law has end-stage lung cancer from smoking, most likely. Of course, nobody can tell for sure that that's what caused it, but that certainly seems to be what caused it. So, we decided that instead of waiting for a funeral, we decided to go up and pay him a good visit before he goes. He's at a point now where he's good and awake during the morning hours. And then a little later in the day, he kind of checks out, rests, and goes to sleep. There's another one of the first die of the roll. And so we're going to go visit him a few mornings and see how things are going. And visit with him and say our goodbyes. And doesn't necessarily mean we won't ever see him again. It just means that we don't expect to. There is another one of them. A lot of people going to get that good little RPM that we've got showing up. I'm still having a little bit of a hard time with it. I mean, I still get, my lungs all get kind of squeezed up in the mornings, and I haven't smoked in over 10 years. This is another one of those little wee bitty tiny split double serif RPMs. It's die number 2 for the roll. So we're getting ourselves caught up in a whirl of 2 different RPMs. Two different RPMs, and this is not one of them. We've seen this die before because I recognize the die scratches, but it's not one of the RPMs. One from Mark here. Once I get moving on this, I'll be able to run through it pretty quickly. We have a large number of reveals today. I think it's 8 or 9. All right, there's another one of the die 2 for the roll. That one goes to Mark. JJ Addict up next. And he gets die 1. Now this is not RPM number 1. This is just die 1 for this roll. That looks like a Y. It really does. But we don't even have a Y in this part of the coin. So it can't be a Y. That's interesting. The T over Y. Okay. Here we go for another. Number 16. Shinbone. Let's see what Shinbone gets. Another one of our little tiny baby splits. You can tell by the chip in the 5 there. And that's what that is. It does look like the die chip that belongs with RPM number 2, but there are a number of die chips out there. And so a lot of them are going to look pretty similar to one another. Here's another die 1. Die 1, die 2, die 1, die 2. Hey, I'm not complaining. At least everybody's getting RPMs. I am not complaining. Not at all. There's one for Alex. Got a coin popped out here. There we go. One for Alex. And the coin for Alex is... it's a die I've not seen yet. Got a big clash in the throat. Big old bubble right above the 5 there. A die I don't remember seeing in this roll. Big giant die scratch above the O. Or up to the O. Nothing else on this one. Oh, you found RPMs in a 64D roll. There you go. I got a surprise. I've got some original 64 and 64D rolls now. Original, as in machine wrapped, never opened. Here's another die 1. So we'll pull it off. Put it in here for Dan. Put it on the die 1 stack. That's going to be part of the auction that I'll be running next week after I get back from being out of town. This one is a nothing. But we've seen the die before. Coin number 21 now is Orig. And Orig gets... I'll be moving on to the next reveal as soon as this show is finished. Be sure you go back out into the lobby and check around. Look for reveal number 770. And reveal number 770 will be a 1956 D roll, one of my favorites to check. What was that one again? Ran right over. Okay, that's number 2. Yeah, Joseph, type 1 to type 2 what? That one is a nothing. That's that same die that we just ran into a minute ago. It's got the clash in the throat. It's got that mark above the 5s. And it's going to have big die scratch below the O of God. And that's it. Oh, I'm only numbering these because it makes it easier in this roll. So it's the first die found in the roll is die 1. Second die found in the roll is die 2. That's all I'm going after on that. There's another one of that particular die that shows nothing. It has the scratch below the O. So this is, yeah, it's just 2 different RPMs I'm looking at in this roll. Generally, your original rolls like this are going to have repeat after repeat after repeat of just a few different dies. So we can number those as we're going along, commit that to memory without having to go to a catalog and look them up. Because I don't know right off which RPMs these are, if they're even listed. So I just number them as I go through the roll. This is my first die, this is my second one, this is my third, this is my fourth. You know, stuff like that. Number 26 now for pull. So there's your die 1 again. The first die has double split serif and has that big die scratch running right across here, right above the date, and another one right here, right at the top of the date. And this could be a tripled serif. It could be. But I'll get a better look at it later. It's also got this big die gouge thing that looks like a Y up from the T. That is very unusual, very odd looking. Could that be a dropped Y from Liberty? No, it's too soft for that. Too soft on the edges. But that'll be for Paul Hampton. It's going to go in stack number 1. Dan McCumber. Dan McCumber gets another die number 1. And once again, we get our funny looking Y above the T that looks almost like it matches the Y in Liberty. Coin number 28. It could be a counterclash. I'm not really sure. This one is a die number 2 for the roll. You have that chip in the first 5 of the date and little tiny baby splits on the upper and lower serifs. So this is one of those. DC. DC gets another die number 2 here. Another die 2 for the roll. on his next coin. That's number 29. Now number 30 for Ant. And this is neither 1 or 2. Had to have seen this die before. Oh, there we go. Man, that is a progressive little monster right there. First coin we picked up like this didn't have near that much crack. That one's for Ant. Now number 31. Number 31 is a number 2. Die 2 for the roll. Coin 32 now for Sissy. Another die 2. Another die 2 for the roll. Papa Giorgio. Good day, sir. An A&A site update. I don't know. Let's see. Yep, I got there without a problem. Money.org. Papa Giorgio packages. I thought I only got one box from you. But it did show up. The one I got had 3 boxes in it. Was it 3 boxes? Yeah. Maybe there was 2. I got 3 boxes of coins. I got 2 that were single dated and 1 that was mixed. Is that what we were talking about? All right, let me move on. Coin number 30. Oh, 33. Taco John. Let's see what we got. There's a die 1 again. Now, why is that one showing up so different? I just put it in focus and keep moving. Yeah, something's not straight about my viewing here. Oh, what's going on? That's better. Okay. Die number 1 for the roll. Four boxes total. I think that's what I got. Remind me, what were they? And I'll be able to tell you. One was mixed. One was a 24D. Correct? And then I think I have 2 others sitting here. And yes, I believe you sent them in 2 different boxes. And I've received so much lately, I can't remember one from the next. My apologies. This is die 2 here for the roll. Mixed a 19, a 22, and a 24. Okay, then I have not opened the 19 and the 22 yet. Yes, I did get them all. Sometimes I have to be kicked in the head to remember stuff. Not an RPM. It's not the die crack. It's that other one that has the... I don't recognize this one. This one is new. To me, anyway. To my brain that can't remember anything. Doesn't have anything on it, though. Yes, they were packaged fine. Thank you, Papa Giorgio. All right, here's another die 1. Don't have a whole lot of different things going on here, but I can tell you what, man, a whole bunch of people are going to get coins out of this that are good, because we're well over halfway through the pile here, and I have more than double the number of RPMs that I do normal coins. And then we have that big monster die crack. We've got 2 of those. Wow. Sorry about that. I haven't spoken much in the last 3 or 4 days. Here's another one. Number 2. I've been kind of trying to grind out getting all my work done, getting everything I need to get done, finished before I leave, because I'm going to be gone for a while. There's another die 1. And another, and another. And you get an RPM, and you get an RPM. The glory of having Life membership. I haven't been to their website in probably 2 or 3 years now. I just haven't really had much need or time. So number 40 is a die number 1. Number 41 for Alex is a die number 2. Die number 1, number 2, number 1, number 1, number 2, number 2. I like this. This is working out well. One for Carl here. And let's see what Carl gets. Carl gets a number 2. Die number 2 here. And there it is. Man, we got big stacks. Big stacks. Number 43. Stan? Stan the man. Die number 2. Die number 2 we get here. Good gravy, good gravy. Coin 44, Taco John. Taco John's is a number 1. Number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2, number 1. All right, all of them here. Number 1, number 2, number 2, number 1, number 1, number 2. I like it. DC. DC up next gets a die number 2. 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. I'm sure anybody who has one or the other, has more than one or the other, and they could swap with somebody else, and everyone could end up with one or the other, or both. That's a weird looking glob of metal. Huh. It's a strange little gimpy looking thing going on up there, but that's part of the minting process. It's all metal. It's probably a struck through, retained struck through glob of junk. Yep. Glob of copper, grease, and other materials. There's another die 1. That's got to be something right there. Don't know what it is, but it's got to be something. All right, number 48. We got 3 coins left. Let's see if all of them are RPMs. Number 48 goes to Paul. Let's see what we have here. Oh, it's not an RPM. Not an RPM. Well, bummer. I thought we were going to be able to get it going all the way through. Hey, Frostbite. Coin number 49 for Eric Beyer. Die number 1. Again. Again. Die 1 for the roll. And that funky looking thing that looks like a struck in fragment of something or counterclash. No, it's not a struck in fragment. Otherwise, that would not be on all of the coins from that die. Counterclash most likely. Not a die gouge, I don't think. Coin number 50, Paul. And we get another nothing. Wow. Last 2 coins of the roll are nothings. Or no, actually 2 of the 3 last coins in the roll are nothings. Well, let's count up the damages. All the normal coins in the roll are easier to add up. $15 normal coins in the roll, which means there are 35 RPMs in this roll. 35 of them. That's what the entire stack of RPMs looks like. 35 of them. And I'm going to go ahead, wrap this up, move on to the next roll. It'll take me a few minutes to get my stuff together, and I'll be back on that stream. I'll see you then.